welcome back to Discovery with Miss Natalie. So this morning I read a story all about the very hungry caterpillar, which I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of before. But this afternoon, what we are going to do is we're going to create our very own board game that is all about the very hungry caterpillars. Things that you're going to need to create this board game are any sort of drying utensils. So I'm going to use my colored pencils today, but you can use markers or crayons also. Either of those will work as well. The next thing you're going to need is 2 different printouts that are online at our website at hgparks.org. Go under the preschool learning tab, so ask someone to help you, your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, anyone who can get online for you and print these out. You're going to need the Very Hungry Caterpillar game, which this has all of the different things that the caterpillar eats. And then you're also going to need just the board game outline as well. It will be blank, but we're going to fill it in with super cool things. The next thing that you're going to need is any little pom-poms, just small little pom-poms, because these are going to be your spacers. These are going to be what you use to move around the board. So I just have these 3 little ones right here, and this is what we're going to use. But you can use any other small little pom-poms. If you have little pebbles, you can use pebbles. Anything that you can use that's round, that'll be your spacer, because these are going to be our little eggs. And this is what we're going to move around the board. And then a dice, just one dice that's a 1 through 6. So if you have another game that has just a 1 through 6 die, go ahead and grab that. You will just need 1, not 2 though, because our board game isn't that big, so you don't need any big numbers, just the 1 through 6 will do. And that's it, that's all you're going to need. So the first thing that we're going to do is fill in our board game. So you can move the other paper to the side for now. Now you see how all of these are empty, there's nothing on them? We need to put things in there. So the first thing that we're going to do is show where the start is and where the end is. So grab whatever color you want. I'm going to use a orange. And in the very first square, what you're going to want to do is draw a circle. And then color that in. Because in the Very Hungry Caterpillar, the first thing that we see in the story is the egg. And that is what the caterpillar came out of. So we're going to start as an egg. Now I'm going to write the word start. Ask somebody to help you if you need help writing the word start. And this is where you're going to begin your journey. So now we have our start, our circle. The next thing we need to do is fill in the rest of these with the items that our caterpillar eats. So one of the items that our caterpillar eats in the story is a cupcake. So go ahead and grab some colors, and you're going to draw a cupcake anywhere you want on your paper. There we go. So now I have my cupcake on the board. The next thing that a caterpillar eats is a slice of cheese. So now we're going to go ahead and choose another square and draw a slice of cheese. There we go. Now the next thing is a pickle. So now we're going to choose another area, another square, and draw a pickle. There we go. So now we have our pickle. The next thing is a slice of watermelon. So choose another square and draw a slice of watermelon. There we go. So now we have our watermelon. Next thing is a piece of chocolate cake. So find another square and draw a chocolate cake. There we go. Next is a lollipop. This is all we're going to keep doing. We're just going to choose some squares draw our picture and do the next one. So next, an ice cream cone. The next thing that we're going to draw is a piece of salami. So grab your next color. Draw a piece of salami. There we go. Next, a sausage link. There we go. Next thing is a slice of cherry pie. Next is an orange. A strawberry. Next is a plum. Next one, a pear. And last, an apple. There we go. So now we have drawn all of our fruit, vegetables, not very good for you foods onto our game board. The last thing that we need to add onto here is the very last box is the end. And what happens when an egg turns into a caterpillar, eats a lot of food, what does it turn into? A butterfly. So we're going to draw a butterfly at the end of our board game. Just like that. And then I'm going to write end. There we go. So now our whole board is filled with all of the items that the caterpillar eats before he turns into a butterfly. So now that we've done that, you can go ahead and grab your other piece of paper that has all of the different things the caterpillar eats on there. And now this is how you play the board game. So grab those little round pieces that you're going to use for your spacers, whichever ones you're using. Like I said, I'm using pom-poms. And everyone gets to put one at the very beginning on the start. So if you have 3 people, you'll put 3. If you have 2 people, you'll put 2. If it's just you playing, you can just put 1. And then grab your dice and you're gonna roll the die, and whatever number it lands on, that's how many you're gonna move. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna roll. Now I rolled a number 4. So I'm gonna move 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I landed on cupcake. So now you're going to look at your piece of paper that has all of the food on it, and you're gonna find the picture of a cupcake. There it is. And then you're gonna color it in. There we go. So now I have eaten a cupcake. Now we're gonna keep doing this. You're gonna keep rolling the dice, moving your space. And the fun thing about this game is you can move your space forward or backwards. You just need to fill every single one of these foods on this paper. Make sure they're all colored in before you can go to the end and become a butterfly. So let's roll 2 more times so I can show you. So I got the number 2. So now I can either go this way or I can go this way. I think I'm gonna go this way. So I'm gonna move 2, 1, 2. So now I'm on the lollipop. So I'm gonna look at my paper again and find the lollipop. There it is. And color it in. So now my little caterpillar has eaten a cupcake and a lollipop. I'm gonna roll 1 more time. Number 1. I think I'm gonna get the apple. So I'm gonna move 1 to apple. Now I'm going to look at my sheet and find the apple, which is way up here. I'm going to color in my apple. And now when you're coloring these in, you can use one color like I'm doing, or you can use a lot of colors and make it super colorful with red, green, or yellow apple, a green leaf, a brown stem. So now my caterpillar has found a cupcake, a lollipop, and an apple. And that's how you play. You just keep going through the entire board, rolling the dice, taking turns if you're playing with somebody else, and you fill up all of the food on your paper. Once you have filled every single item, which might take a little while because you're gonna have to keep rolling this dice until you land on all of the food. So sometimes you might have to just move, but you've already gotten that food, and that's okay. So you just need to make sure you get all of the food, and once you do, wherever you are on the board, so right now I'm way up here, you need to roll the dice and move until you get all the way to the end, and that means that you became a butterfly and you won the game. So I hope you enjoy this very hungry caterpillar board game. I would love to see some of you playing this game while you're with your mom, dad, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa. So if you want to take a cute little video of yourself, ask someone to help you, and then maybe post that onto the HG Parks Facebook page, and then we can see the really cool video that you took. I would love to see you playing the board game. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, and come on back tomorrow for some more fun and activities. Otherwise, have a great evening, and I hope to see you again soon.